Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not just a regular matchup. A battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick this away to get us going here. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And the Tar Heels come to the line to run the hurry-up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle made after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Allen. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now It's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it.
Great job by this defense not giving in on this drive. They've been out on that field for a long time. And instead of giving in, they keep fighting, and it pays off.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he's got it. 4th set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. But what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, your scores.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Let's throw to the right, looking for the first down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Caught in the backfield. It's Paul. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial take.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps the possession. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. That sack makes it third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Boy, he comes up just short of this first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Tackled there by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. And they reach the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's caught it. They convert the two-point try and take an 8-7 lead now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 6. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Allen. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Making people miss. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage and makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in a hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, mistake by the quarterback in putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Tackled at the 12. The coaches have left that one in the end zone. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the same runner's got it again. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You're going to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That sack sets up an important third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Allen. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to throw it deep. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pulls it in. It's Allen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The timeout is called. To talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Brings up second down.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Great cut. They whiff on him. Makes the first down, but Posey Price, big hit there at the end.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, A&M. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Downs. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down, look at a throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here.
Easy.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the way. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Throws it to the right. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, UNC. Made the defense look slow that time.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. This excellent receiver is going to bring up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
I thought the defense had a shot here to stop this 2-point try, but the quarterback was a magician. Great job of pitching that to the back to be able to use his speed to get to the corner for the 2-point try.
Bringing it out. It's Allen. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas A&M 23, North Carolina 22.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the point after is right down the middle.
North Carolina 29.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he slings this pass over the middle. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Gets into space at the 50. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I think...
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Finds room at the 30. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a 1st down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Pressure is coming. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
On first down, it's play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
I love the crossing route because whether you play zone or man, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense. If it's zone, you can find a nice bubble in that zone coverage and put the ball on the money. If it's man, the receiver can run away from the defender. Love to see this receiver putting up yards after the catch. He shows how valuable he really is.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, y'all thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. It gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Makes a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. He's got the first down and more. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback's... Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
Okay, ready? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go!
And he'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it falls incomplete.
Great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play.
3:25.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.